Fuck it.
About to go grab his motherfucking link. Yes.
We're back, and she has no idea the question that's about to come.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Do you spit or swallow?
I have done both.
Your gum. She didn't let me finish.
You said my gum. I sometimes do both for that as well.
Okay. Oh, all righty. So let me ask you a question.
Go ahead, spill the beans.
We're gonna jump right into this one. So if y'all wasn't ready, get ready because we about to be ready, and she wasn't ready, but she's about to be ready right now.
She forgot this, but I'm gonna let you know. Woo, woo.
Okay, I was just getting ready to say PHP. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and ring my little bell. Ring my little bell.
Ring my bell.
Sorry, let's talk men. Let's talk particular men. Let's talk dads. We, because we always have our opinion, and of course on our side it's going to be because I try to keep my opinion biased when it comes to men and women subjects, but we never, very rarely, like talk straight about like dudes and good men and single men and single dads. So let's go for single dads this time. Single dads, because a lot of single moms get a lot of sympathy, empathy. They get the benditos, and they get the, it's hard for a single mom by herself. But how about the men? How about the single men? Have you ever met a single dad? Single dads, sorry, single dads. Have you ever met a single dad?
I have.
Okay.
In my opinion, it's actually nice to see, him doing it and actually getting through it. Like some females get through it. Not everybody's struggling, you know what I'm saying? But some people get through it. It's nice to see. It's nice to see him being put in our shoes.
So I would like to, in what way do you mean it? Do you mean him being put in our shoes as in they have no idea what we go through when we're doing it by ourselves? Or him being put in our shoes as in this is what happens in the house while you're at work? Or in what aspect do you mean you like to see it? Although that you like to see them doing good, but in what aspect do you mean in our shoes?
I apologize.
I just want to clarify that.
A little quick minute. I apologize. Coco is barking. Me personally, it's how does everybody else see that? We're gonna have to pause.
You like to see them doing good. How is it that you feel, and what aspect do you mean that you like seeing them put in our position?
Because you know how when you're a mom, everybody has you doing a lot of roles. Not everybody has you doing, but you end up playing a lot of roles. You end up being the teacher, the nurse, all those in one, the housemaker, the cook. So seeing a guy do it is actually nice, and seeing him in our role, I mean, as doing everything that majority of the time women been doing for years, not men. I'm not saying it's good to see him in our position as a single dad. You want the other parent to be included, you know what I'm saying? Right. But I'm saying taking on the roles, it's nice to see that they're doing pretty good as well. There's a lot of single dads out there that are doing really well.
Absolutely. And they don't
really well. And they don't get credit for it at all. At all. I understand there's a high percentile number of deadbeats, but you got to give credit where it's due.
Absolutely.
That is one thing I've always done. I've met a couple.
But let's not just give credit to the single dads. We have to give credit to the dads in general.
Yeah, we know majority of the time they already get that
because everybody gets a participation trophy. What I'm saying is, like, a dad that steps up and does what he's supposed to do deserves credit.
Majority of the time,
I mean, single men, the single ones, I understand they but if we're going to give credit to men, to the dads, let's do it in general.
Yeah,
they get their participation trophy too,
and stepdads as well. Dads in general need to get more credit for when they do their normal responsibilities. You shouldn't have to be told to do what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? That we actually should be able to not reward them because it's something that they're supposed to do, but give credit. Like if you see he's trying and he's there, Like, don't shit on the man. Don't bash him for one thing he couldn't do or one thing he couldn't come forward with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen a lot of that happen lately. You know, at least he's still in your child's life. It may not be giving you money every month, but he's giving your son all the materials and items that he needs or she needs.
Or maybe he can't give materials, but he's giving the attention.
Yeah, that's something too. Like, I always tell people, like,
that is
I
so
always tell
much
people
more
that.
important.
I let people know, like, okay, yeah, you do need the help, and we understand that. Everybody gets that. But if you're gonna sit here and bash about how you don't need a baby daddy, da, 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 that you can make this happen all by yourself, you don't need a man, da, 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 then when he cannot provide you financially and he's only there to visit his child or get his child from you so you can have a moment, I can't give you money, but I'll take him for 4 hours, have your little time or whatever. Don't sit there and bash him because he ain't giving you money, because you just said 5 minutes ago you don't need him.
Yeah.
So if you don't need him, at least let him be with his child, even if it's for 5-6 hours, even if it's one weekend.
But you know what?
Like,
but you know what?
It's crazy. Give these men credit where it's due. You want people to give you credit.
Even if you do need him, even if you do need his help and he can't provide it, even if you, because you may need his help and he can't provide it, but you don't need his help more than the child needs the father.
Sure.
So sometimes we have to put aside what we wish would have happened, or how things happen, or how much I want, or well, if he don't give me nothing. But, and I get it, because there are a lot of times that men will move on and then go live in a different household with other children. But that's not what we're talking about right now. We're talking about giving credit to the good dads, the single dads, the ones that are actually there and active and doing it. So just because they can't help you doesn't mean that the child doesn't need the parent.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't need shoes that week, but he needs a father to speak to. He needs dad to go with him to a baseball game, or because he's just feeling down and out and he don't want to speak to mom, he wants to speak to dad. He has that right as well. He has two parents, not one. Don't let your anger towards your baby's father or whatever, he might be your ex-husband or whatever, don't let that rub off onto your child and let your child see that. You know what I'm saying? Keep your, like I'm mad at you for what you did to me when I was pregnant or when we gave birth, and that's me and you. It ain't got nothing to do with the child.
That's a lot of times what parents do when they're bitter. They're bitter. What I thought was going to happen didn't happen the way I thought was going to happen. And if things don't happen the way I want, then Timmy's going to pay. Well,
Yeah.
what's Timmy got to do with it? Don't fuck your child up like that. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Don't do that shit. That's ignorant. That's ignorant. And then you want to sit there and bash the dad for not being there. That's a whole different. Because if I get the fuck into that,
we should definitely talk about that. You know what? We're gonna cut this video short because our next topic is gonna be that one. I have a couple things I need to get off my petrol.
Fuck it.